Man, it's been a while since I've made a video for you guys. So I'm gonna make one today, and we're gonna do a little bit with energy work. It's gonna be strictly basic. So yeah, here's the idea. Um, a lot of times I see people that are doing spell work, or even ceremonial magic operations, that aren't using basic energy movement techniques in their ritual work. I think that's a mistake because I am of the belief that the more you put into any given ritual, the more you're going to get out of it. Hello, thank you for joining me. So I believe that the more that you put into a ritual, the more you're going to get out of it, and that's why I like to, make this a point to try to go through and maybe help some people with this. Let's do a very simple energy exercise together, if you'd like. The push and pull, the magnetic and the electric push of the forces of energy. Energy seems to be dualized into positive and negative. Let's feel that current now. Okay, you rub your palms together hard for about 10-15 seconds, and then put them apart, just like this. You're going to relax your fingers and feel them curl in, and you'll feel something between your palms. Push that together slowly, and you're going to feel resistance. That resistance pushes you backwards. When you pull backwards, you'll feel a pull inwards. So it's push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Now, what do we do with that? That's the question. What do we take that from there? And this is where I'm going to help you. There are several applications in which you can use that energy right there, the bioenergy that we just felt, in your simple magics or your ceremonial magics, as you please. Let's take the first application. All right? We have a candle here. All right, a big black candle. Something that you'd use for like a pantheon spirit or a major work of baneful magic or what have you, something Saturnalian. Okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to rub your hands together, get that energy going, and put it just like this in your hands. And push, push, push with your mind, and push with your fingers, and push with your palms. Push, and feel that energy go right into the candle itself. Feel it go right in. Now this is where you would take and do a basic consecration invocation, something like, by the power of the four elements, the infernal divine side of me, I do consecrate this taper that as it burns, my will is made manifest in the flesh. Something like that, where you push your intention into the candle with the energy. That's the big idea. That's the big idea. Now, obviously, if you're going to be doing a candle like that, you're going to want to use oil. Why? Because oil acts like a superconductor for this energy, okay? You're going to take, and whatever your intention was, let's say it's painful for today, okay? Let's go ahead and get a Saturnalian oil. You could use myrrh if you wanted to. That would work. It has two purposes. It opens up the spirit world, removes the veil. Number two, it's associated with Saturn, so it would be perfect for that. Go ahead and put a few drops on your hands like this. Yeah. And what this is going to do is allow more of the energy that you're going to be putting into the candle. It's going to allow a smoother, faster transmission. Just try it. I know. Just try it. Just try it. All right. So bibbly bubbly boo, and now smear that oil all over your candle, and then do your push, and then do your statement of intent, your invocation, and push that energy into the candle through the oil. You're going to feel the whole thing light up like a Christmas tree, right? Now that's what's up. That's what's popping. You're going to notice a big difference. And also, the oil itself has its own energy, which is going to be like synergistically adding to the effect of your energy, which is cool. Now, something you should know, all right? Different objects, if you're going to be doing that. Let's move to consecration. Now, if you're consecrating things, all right, let's say you're going to consecrate, let's see, what do I got here to consecrate? Let's say you're going to consecrate this new wand. Okay. Well, first, there are steps you would want to take to do a wand anyway. You'd want to put a drop of blood on it down the shaft. sleep with it for about 9 nights, and then do your invocation. But if you were going to be charging the wand for something, you would do the same thing with your oil, and you would go through, and you're going to notice that different materials have different amounts that they can absorb, and different rates that they're going to absorb it at. Let's say paper, let's say tissue, like making a paper talisman. Okay, paper doesn't hold a charge worth of shit. Even if you put anointing oil on it, it's not going to hold a charge very well. I'm going to be honest with you. Next up, I would say wax. Wax is okay. Paraffin wax and beeswax perform differently, though, to that energy. So I would tell you to use beeswax if it was me. Clay would be next, wood, metal, and gems. Each of those has a deeper reservoir that can be filled with this energy. Sometimes you can't fill it in one shot. Sometimes you got to fill it in multiple shots. So there is that to consider too. It depends on how deep your reservoir is and how far you want to go with it. Now, other basic energy works and spell works. You could take candles and charge them for healing. You could take candles and charge them for a lot of things. Make sure you're using the appropriate oil though with it, because it's going to make it better and easier and faster and stronger. So magic is all about, in my opinion, catching the right tides, catching the right waves, using the right techniques, because it makes the job easier. Now, if you're not using days and hours with your simple works, you're leaving a source of power on the table unused. Okay? And that's sad. I would tell you I am not such a big magician that I can afford to leave sources of free power on the table unused. If it's there, yeah, I'm going to use it. It's very simple to get a calculator for the days and hours of planetary days and hours for where you live. I suggest you follow those. If you can get a ritual started, like for Mars and the day and hours of Mars, for good health or whatever, or for weight loss, or for willpower or determination, you're going to notice that there's an extra bump in there that jacks up the energy level of the ritual. Now, the key with that is, do not even begin to prepare for the ritual until the hour starts. Preparation for the ritual is part of the ritual, and you need to wait until it actually strikes the hour of the planet that you're talking about. Hours are more important than days is what I find, but it's up to you to research that as well. So, I think what we've learned today, now I want to cover one more thing. With this energy, the push and the pull and all that, with that push is your vanishing energy, all right? When you're using your LBRP, okay, Yod, He, Vav, He, push. Give it that push with your energy. Send it the fuck away. Whatever you're sending away, send it away. And pack it up and send it away. Use that energy. Allow it to flow through you and out you. Yes, absolutely. Conversely, when it's time to bring something to you, let's bring that money, let's say it's money to you. Like you got your ritual, okay, you're going to do your candle ritual. Pull it to you. Pull that currency to you. This is going to sound alien and foreign to a lot of you, but you need to try it before you knock it. Just hear me out and try it, because these forces, when you master push and pull, you've got about half the game down right there. Right there, you've got about half of it down. Because now, what we're talking about in most cases with magic is either a push-pull operation. You either want to bring something to you, or you want to send it away. Usually, that's what we're talking about. I need money. I pull it to me. I don't like this motherfucker. I'm going to send him away. Maybe send him away with a few lumps, just for good measure, just so he doesn't want to come back. I just think you guys ought to give that a ponder. That dualistic magnetic electric energy that's very usable for banishment and for drawing as well. I think that's about all I've got for you guys. I want to keep it under 10 minutes. Thank you for joining me. This is Mike B, the Silver Devil, the Dark God of the Flippa. I'm at the Temple of the Backwards Tree. It's easy to get a hold of me on the YouTube. There's my contact info. If you guys need anything like I specialize in pretty much I specialize in generalizing. No, I specialize in wealth and dignity's magic, but I'm pretty much competent with all of it. So if anybody needs an estimate or a quote on anything, let me know. I'm here in peace and chicken grease. All right.